Yes, hello everybody. This is Mr. Mac. Today I am going to say most important summary of humor and satire. Very important summary, okay? Let's see and have a here how is the summary over there, okay? And find out your analytical idea about that. Right, I am going to say of that summary. Humor and satire, also entitled as a few kind words of superstition, is an satirical and aware given essay. The main key of this essay is to make the point that we are all guilty of blindly following superstitions, whether we realize it or not. It has an impact on the majority of people, regardless of their social and economic status in life. Our society as a whole is conscious to this. I mean, whole society occupied such type of ideas and concepts. It will hamper the advancement of our civilization, right? Advancement of our civilization. Our religious and philosophical practices are often out of date, despite the fact that we live in a modern culture. We are here in the modern society. It's wrecking our normally peaceful existence. That's why the author says to come to a complete stop of superstitions. The idea is that to complete stop on superstitions is the main idea about this essay. This article is sarcastic because it mocks both the educated and illiterate individuals who are affected of this. It pokes fun at the human tendency to blindly follow anything they hear. And then this essay also gives the solution of superstitions. Good education may help people shed their superstitious beliefs. It improves one's ability to think clearly and intellectually. Individuals with higher levels of education are less likely to engage in superstitious behavior, and they may go out of their way to teach others about the dangers of it as well. Then education has the power to sway people away from superstitious practices and attitude. Please, my dear student, people will be more aware of the negative consequences if they have had a quality education. In spite of the fact that we live in a contemporary society, many of our religious and philosophical practices are antiquated. Now, as a result, the government should educate the public about this issue by incorporating it in school curriculums. In other words, this article is softly proposing that a good education may construct and reduce the spread of superstitions in the society. This is the main gist and the summary of this essay, and I am going to say some important questions and its answer. Now let's have these questions answer. Now first of all, you can get the idea about the questions. What is the questions here? Questions number A. According to the author, what are the 4 types of superstitions? The questions is this. Superstitions may be classified into 4 categories. According to the author, they are vain observations, divinations, idolatory, and improper worship of the true God. This is 4 types of superstitions. Number B. Which language is the old superstitions derived from? What does it mean? The question is this. And the possible answer: the English term superstitions has derived from Latin okay, would superstisto, supersisto. It implies being terrified of God. That the meaning. Number C. How do you psychologists, okay, sorry the questions. How do psychologists understand superstitions? Now the possible answer. Compulsion neurosis is the term used by psychologists to describe superstitions. Now next question, question number D. How does superstitions differ from religions? Okay, very most important question, right? In contrast to superstitions, which is founded on myth or false expectations, religious is a comprehensive set of beliefs about a deity or deities, as well as the action associated with those beliefs. Religion is based on faith in God, while superstitions is based on supernatural things, in the sense of that these are different. Number E, the question is here, what is the belief of some people in Middle Europe about sneezing? Sneezing, yes. Okay, some people in Middle Europe think that a person's soul leaves his body when he sneezes, so they rush to bless him before the devil can have it. Okay, that is okay positive point of them. Now F number, the author's view, why are people so fascinated about superstitions? Answer, okay, authors believes that people's fascinations with superstitions is rooted in their desire to know their destiny and have some say in how it is determined. Okay, this is the questions. Now I am going to say critical thinking. Okay, question number 1. What is the question? Okay, now let's see the question. Yes, what is the key takeaway of this essay? Do you think that is essay okay is satirical, and why? Now very most important question for you. Okay, now let's see. Okay, according to the question, the author or writer hopes to make the point that we are all guilty of blindly following superstitions, whether we realize it or not. It has an impact on the majority of people regardless of their social and economic status in life. Our society as a whole has sense to this. Okay, it will hamper the advancement of our civilization. Our religious and philosophical practices are often out of date, despite the fact that we live in a modern culture. It's wrecking our normally peaceful existence. That's why the author says to come to the complete stop on superstitions. Okay, so this essay is sarcastic because it mocks both the educated and illiterate individuals who are affected. It pokes fun at the human tendency to blindly follow anything they hear. That is the critical questions answer of question number A. Now question number B. Okay, can education bring change in the belief of superstition? Present your argument to support an answer. Now possible answer. Obviously, a good education may help people shed their superstitious beliefs. It improves one's ability to think clearly and intellectually. Individuals with higher levels of education are less likely to engage in superstitious behavior, and they may go out of their way to teach others about the dangers it as well. So education has the power to sway people away from superstitious practices and attitudes. People will be more aware of the negative consequences if they have had a quality education. So it is important of the society too. And Many of our religious and philosophical practices are yes antiquated. As a result, the government should educate the public about this issue by incorporating in it school curriculums. In other words, this article is softly proposing that a good education may reduce the spread of superstitions in our society. Eliminating superstitious belief and fear created by such beliefs is tough but not impossible. It's true that permanent encounters leave a lasting impression of our individuals. This is because of the impact of the society, okay, in which they are raised, as well as the cultural activities in which they engage. Only those with high level of education are capable of overcoming such useless fears, superstitions. That is very much important, my dear student, and take idea over there and get most important idea, and okay, be cool and get what I am going to say. Okay, get ready for your upcoming time examinations. Saying this much, okay, have a nice time, okay, and get more preparations. Practice yourself by having reading more tasks and getting writing tasks to there. Saying this much, have a nice time. Again, say goodbye.